with all the latest in news, sports, and entertainment. You're watching the BooneTV Buzz, Iowa's most watched high school news show. Hello Boone High, and welcome back to the BooneTV Buzz.
Another week has come to an end, and we are here to share with you all the latest in news, sports, and entertainment.
Let's take a look at what has BHS buzzing. On Tuesday, March 6th, BHS held their annual career fair.
Colleges and businesses around the state gathered to share new opportunities with students.
BooneTV reporter Catherine Pollard has more on this event.
On Tuesday, March 6th, colleges and businesses across Iowa came to Boone High to talk to students about what they have to offer. Some of the businesses and colleges were from right here in Boone, while others came from all across Iowa. It was a great opportunity for students to connect with adults who could show them the options they have after high school.
I think it's important for students to attend events like these so they really know all of their options moving forward. There's a lot of different career paths that students can go into, whether that's going into a field directly, going into military service, or choosing a college or university of their pleasing.
It's important to know your options post-high school, whether that be advancing your education or advancing your career and what skills you may offer.
I think it's important so we can further our decisions on what we want to do and what we want to be when we're older.
This has been Catherine Pollard from BooneTV.
Last week, RSVP set out to raise money to help fund projects throughout the school.
BooneTV's Anna Olson has more on this fundraiser.
Raising Student Voice and Participation Club members joined together to raise money at their local pizza ranch. The organization planned and participated in this event in order to raise money for new t-shirts and funding for future school events.
We have a lot of things planned for RSVP in the future, and we need money to do that, so it's important to fundraise so we can get money to do those things.
The event lasted from 5 o'clock to 9 o'clock and raised a total of $364.
They got out to the community and people got to eat, and it was for a good cause.
I thought it went really well. It was really fun helping out and everything, just knowing that it's going towards a good cause and we're going to help RSVP reach their goal and everything that they're trying to do for our school.
RSVP is planning on future fundraisers in order to keep igniting the power of change. This has been Anna Olson from BooneTV.
For the last 3 years, the Freshman Academy has helped students adjust to the demands of high school.
However, it will undergo major changes next year, as there will only be one returning teacher.
BooneTV reporter Ike Seaman has your story.
For 3 years, Freshman Academy has been part of Boone High School and has been helpful in many ways. Several freshmen shared what they have found to be the most helpful.
The teachers don't give a lot of homework, which is nice, and the layout's really good.
I think it's helpful that all the classes are close together.
Something that's helpful in the Freshman Academy is how it's easier for the new freshmen to know where they're supposed to go, and they don't have to run around the school.
Like all good things, there's always room for improvement.
For being freshmen and just entering high school, we're all doing pretty good, but I think we could all mature a little more.
Next year, the Freshman Academy will experience a time of transition. Some teachers are retiring, while others are moving to a different assignment within the school. This will leave the Freshman Academy in the hands of 4 new teachers.
Hopefully. It might be kind of difficult because the teachers now have set such a high standard.
It'll definitely be different for sure, because they won't have Bachman or Kaminish, and then I don't even know what it'll look like. It'll be a lot different.
I think some of the classes will be fine. I guess it just depends on the teachers.
Despite the changes, Freshman Academy is looking to be better than ever in the 2018-19 school year. This has been Ike Seaman from BooneTV.
The boys track team has been hard at work in preparation for the upcoming season.
BooneTV sports reporter Emma Ellsworth has your preview of what you can expect from this year's team.
The boys track team is back at work, looking to improve on last year's successful 2017 campaign. With many returning seniors and promising underclassmen, Boone is looking to return multiple athletes to this year's state meet.
We should be well-rounded this year. We have a lot of good distance runners coming back, middle distance sprinters, a couple of hurdlers also coming back with state meet experience. So we should be a well-rounded team this year.
Throwing coach Todd Smith is hoping that this year's throwers will pick up where last year's left off.
Colby was a tremendous athlete, tremendous work ethic, had been at state before, so he knew what to expect once he got there. But what you take from Colby is his work ethic, you take his desire, and you pass it on to other kids. There are kids here who threw with Colby last year, so they see what's supposed to be done. The difficulty is, can we replicate those moves? Can we replicate the work ethic that Colby showed for 4 years at Boone High School?
An exciting new member of the team is senior Caleb Cobbs, who is looking to make an impact in the long-distance events.
I'm hoping to bring the track team kind of a different feel and to kind of bring the guys together and make them push themselves.
Along with Caleb, the other members of the team have set goals to meet the coaches' expectations.
My goals are to do the best I can this year and teach the younger track mates to do what I am doing.
My goal this season is to get my 800 time under 2:15.
Cut times and clear 6.2 in the high jump.
The boys' first home meet is on March 20th. Be sure to go out and support. This has been Emma Ellsworth from BooneTV.
This year, 2 outstanding BHS wrestlers traveled to Wells Fargo Arena to compete in the state tournament.
BooneTV sports reporter Morgan Smith has your recap on the action.
Thursday, February 15th, we head down to Wells Fargo Arena for state wrestling, where our own Jimmy Bowstead and Mason Holst took the mat. In round 1, Jimmy Bowstead matched up against Waverly Shell Rock's Bryson Herbal. Herbal took down Bowstead for 2 points in the first period. The rest of the match remained scoreless. Bowstead lost 2-0. In the consolation bracket, Bowstead wrestles Storm Lake's Cole Winger. After a lot of hand fighting initially, the attack picked up in the second period. Bowstead started on top against Wingert right on his back, scoring 3 points before getting a stallmate. Later, Bowstead picked up right where he left off, right on top. Late in the period, Bowstead pinned Wingert to win a key match and move on to day 2. In round 2 of consolation bracket, Bowstead hit the mat against DCG's Zane Muller. Muller was in control and took Jimmy down in the first period, getting 3 back points. Early in the second period, Muller took down Bowstead and scored the pin on Bowstead. Jimmy Bowstead finished his high school career with a senior season record 38-8, qualifying for state. In the first round, Mason Holst took the mat against Ankeny Centennial's Alan Aries. Holst came out strong as he dominated the mat on his feet. He went to win with a score of 9-3. In round 2, Holst went up head-to-head against Mason Morris from Bettendorf. In the first period, Holst and Morris hand-fought and neither wrestler was able to score any points. In the second period, Holst started on top, but Morris escaped for 1 point. Late in the second period, Holst took down Morris for 2. Early in the third period, Holst scored 2 more points with a takedown, but Morris escaped for 1. Later in the period, Holst took the lead with an escape, allowing him to hold off Morris with his defense, giving him the 5-4 win. In round 3, Holst squared off against Waukees Bronk Parker. Mason came out strong and fast, but Parker matched him. They came into the third overtime tied 2-2. Parker scored 1, but Holst scored 2 to get the dub 4-3. In the first place match, Holst wrestled Kane Devos from Southeast Polk. Both wrestlers held tight with a score 2-2 going into the final period when Devos took down Holst and added on 3 back points. Mason fell in the final period 2-7, ending his season with a second place finish at state. This has been Morgan Smith from BooneTV Sports.
Several months ago, an open-world action role-playing game recently hit the market.
BooneTV's Brian Bigman has your review on the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim VR.
Hello, Boone High. I'm Brian Bingaman, back with another game review. On this episode, I will be simultaneously reviewing PlayStation VR and its use in Skyrim. Going into the PlayStation VR, I didn't think I was going to enjoy it. In fact, I imagined like a regular game with the screen right in front of your face instead of 8 feet away. But once I put it on, my opinion changed immediately. I forgot I was even in my living room. At one point, I almost fell out my window. I loaded up after the tutorial because not only is the Skyrim tutorial pretty boring, but I also didn't have 12 hours of time on my hands. That's when the disgust started to grow. Instead of regular movement, you get to teleport by hitting a button. Ooh, fun! I thought I was playing Skyrim, not Portal. I tinkered around with the settings and got regular movement, and then everything started to fix and I had a lot of fun. VR changes Skyrim because not only do you feel more immersed when a dragon decides to use you as a stool, but you actually get to swing your swords with your hands as you try to crawl from its bottom side. You pull back bows and even extend your hands to use spells. The VR, despite me almost falling out a window, is also pretty safe. It tells you when you've moved too far from the TV play zone, so you don't die. So that's good. All in all, I think VR brought a beloved game like Skyrim and elevated it to an even higher level. However, I am in the minority opinion. Several YouTube reviewers were complaining that the movement was awkward and clunky, but I didn't feel like it was. People also complained about the graphics, but I want them to load up PUBG or Fortnite and try to tell me that those are much better. In fact, I'd give it 9, yes, 9 out of 10. I won't lie, I'm a little biased. I've loved the Elder Scrolls series since the beginning. But it's a new concept! It's dragging us away from those boring tunnel vision games that are like, hey, go down this hallway, kill this guy, boom, the mission's over. Yes, Skyrim tells you where to go, but you don't have to go there. If you want to take a horse 50 miles in the other direction, you can run into a dungeon, extend your arm, and laugh as you fill the entire room full of skeletons with fire.
Thank you for joining us for this week's news show. We will be back next week with all the latest buzz at BHS.
In the meantime, please head over to BooneTV.com to check out all our latest videos and written stories. While there, don't forget to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
And now from all of us at BooneTV, make sure that you stay safe,
stay cool,
and have a great week, Boone High.